Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I'm going to be talking about video games, specifically the idea that current video gamers undervalue the games they've purchased. They when they pay for a video game, they get that video game and they play it, they are undervaluing what they've received. All right, so yesterday was July 4th. I had a really nice conversation. I went to 2 parties, which is a really nice blessing. And on the second party, I was in a conversation with a millennial video gamer, and we had a conversation about video games, and it became evident to me that I think I've seen exactly what this video gamer was describing, and I think what she was describing is across the majority of video gamers out there. So let me explain the conversation we had. So one, our conversation first started by talking about the new Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom. We both really enjoyed the movie. This millennial video gamer said that she did not like the aspects of the film that never acknowledged that bringing these dinosaurs off those islands and onto American soil or onto any normal nation soil, that all of these dinosaurs were invasive species, and they came at this from, the whole film was from a scientific perspective. They had a paleo veterinarian, right? But at no point did anybody ever say invasive species, which I think she had a really good point about this, right? But I said, but did you enjoy the movie? She said, very much so, right? So she really liked the movie, right? And okay, so this person lives around the same area I do, and and basically, I said, oh, did you go? So I circled back after our video game conversation, and I asked, how much did you pay to see that film? So I knew the price of her ticket to go into Fallen Kingdoms. It was $14. So she paid $14 to see Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom. Okay. All right. So then we started talking about video games, and I said, the video gamer started talking about video games, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And so she said, well, what are you playing right now? And I said, I don't really play video games. I don't really enjoy them very much. I used to play video games quite a bit, but then I came to the point where I believe that video games have a very low ROI. My issue with video games overall is they have a very poor return on investment. The return on investment from a money perspective is a minor quibble. I don't care too much about that, right? What I really care a lot about is video games have an incredibly low ROI from the perspective of time. The time you invest and what you get back, you're investing way more time than what you get back, right? They have a really bad return on investment from the perspective of time. She says, well, and so we talked about it a little bit, and I gave my now standard line on video games. I said, I would like to play video games, and I am interested in video games if anyone within the video game industry can actually, give me a 2-hour video game, a game that is 2 hours long, right? So she said, well, but I also said, I realize I'm never going to get this, and the reason why is every time a video game is created that is short, video gamers just tear it apart in reviews, and so these games, so companies are not incented to make short video games. And she's, oh yeah, you're absolutely right. And I said, oh really? And she said, yeah, I just recently purchased, at a GameStop for $35, the Detective Pikachu. I blasted through the game in 2 days, and then I returned it because I was like, and when I came and returned it at GameStop, they said, why are you returning it? And they said, this is ridiculous. I paid $35 for it, and I blasted through it in 2 days. And the person taking the return said, oh yeah, sorry about that, and immediately gave her money back, right? And I'm like, oh, whoa, that's weird, so I thought that's kind of odd, and so then we kind of explored this, right? And I said, now wait, let's back this up, okay? How long did it take you to play the Detective Pikachu? She said 10 hours, right? I said, well, you were happy going to see Jurassic Park at $7 an hour, 2-hour movie, $14. But your 10 hours of play for Pikachu is exactly half of it cost. You got twice as much value from the video game as you got from the movie, right? But you were unhappy with the video game that gave you $3, that gave for every hour you played it cost $3.50. You were unhappy. But when you went to the Jurassic Park movie, you paid $7 an hour and you were happy. And then she said, well, wait, what you got to understand, Scott, is when I play the video game, I'm more engaged. I feel more part of the world. I said, well, do you understand that means you should be willing to pay more for the video game, not less? And her mouth literally dropped open for 5 seconds, and then she didn't say anything for a full 30 seconds, because I think she fully realized exactly what I was saying. Overall, when video gamers, the market has given them so much, their expectations are so high, that overall, I think most video gamers massively undervalue the games they bought. And I've thought this for a while, and it was definitely reinforced with my conversation with a millennial video gamer on July 4th. Thank you.